Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! We got a phone call. The phone's ringing. Hello? This is Timmy from Nook's Cranny. I've reached Steven, right? Yeah? You're sending a payment to your bank account for 80 bells. Alright, cool. You didn't really need to tell me. I kind of knew that I'd be getting 80 bells. You could have sent me a letter. Bank of Nook. Thank you for maintaining your account. We got 943 bells of interest. Heck yeah. Diva. Sorry in advance, Steven. I think everyone's got a relative who's always buying them clothes, but has no idea what they like. My aunt sent me this cutesy thing, and it's not me. So she gets a thank you card, and you get the gear. Do whatever with it. Alright. That's fair. I actually kind of wish I had a relative buying me clothes. It'd be great. Fleece PJs. Yeah, that's not Diva. That's definitely not Diva. So, I can see that. It is cute to think that maybe that was like Diva's style when she was like small. It was just like her aunt's just like, well, she liked it when she was little, so let's just buy for her again. Flawless logic. But yes, got a good bit of time this morning. That looks different. Are you new? You look new. Yes! A common blue bottle. Put it in a rare green jar. Alright. Should keep my bug net out. It being the first of a new month means there's almost certainly a bunch of new things. If this was like a high production value series, I would have like on screen right now all of the things that you know, are showing up for this month. Anything that might be leaving, you know, that might have left last month kind of thing. But do I look like the kind of guy to do a high production value chill series? I'm not that kind of guy. It's a chill series. Y'all probably know more about this game than I do. That's what makes it great. There we go. It's all the produce from there. Got a little honeybee going on. We got Weber out of his house. Hey, Webbs. Hey, how you doing? It's latest. I love long walks. They keep your feet entertained. That they do. Can I catch a cherry blossom? Maybe? Yes. This cherry blossom petal is so lovely. Pink is really its color. Hey, Pinky. The trees are pink, like you. Hey, I was just thinking about you. Hi there, my fabulous bestie. Chat with me. Hi, Steven. You here to hang out with me? I mean, I could. I mean, it's not like I got much else going on today. I mean, in real life I do. Well, in real life I don't. In video life I did. But I've done that stuff at this point. By the time you guys are seeing this. Hello, Caroline. It's warm when I sat down here. Another sign the spring's arrived. It is very fair. But I mean, technically I do have to do like a bunch of recording today, but really I don't need to do it until like tomorrow. And really I have until like noon on Wednesday to get something uploaded for Terraria. So like, you know, I'm good. I'm just taking it easy today. I feel like that's the best way to go about life. I kind of forgot that for a while. I think that's why I've been enjoying just sitting around and just zoning out to World of Tanks Blitz so much. It's just like, no thought, head empty, just tank gun go pow. Like, that's basically it. Also, I do want to note, because you've probably already guessed this, I don't do anything special for April 1st. I just don't. I kind of dislike the idea of this day. I think I've gone over the... Like, I'm pretty sure I went over this last year as well. Like, with the New Leaf series, but... I've got something for you. A kimono stand. Okay, I don't have a kimono, but... Got a worn-out one at home. It's pretty cool. This one's yours if you want it. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't need it. Blue bottle. Another blue bottle. Those seem pretty common. Quite a few of them kicking around. But, Petal. I don't know what these are for, but I will catch them anyway. Because they are almost certainly a material. My inventory is so full. Hey, boys. I need to sell some stuff. But yeah, like... It's just kind of nice to just sit around, do nothing. Not stress too much about things. Gotta sell those. Those. That'll give me some inventory. 19.6. Also, what are the turnip prices right now? 81. They've turned up for 81. Okay. I think that's actually turning down on their price, but still. But yeah, I really just like... The only time I'm in favor of a prank is when it is something truly so innocent that everybody gets a laugh out of it. But, like, it's pretty difficult for that to happen. Because, like, there really isn't an innocent prank, you know. There's always someone who's going to be upset by it. So I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather just not. Hello, you were calling me Sahara, for it's the name I have carried for as long as I have carried these rugs. Yes, I do not need rugs. What I need is mysterious wallpaper. Yes. Those bells ring truth. Mysterious flooring, please. I suppose I have been doing a little bit of other gaming that I can semi-ramble about, but not really, because I've rambled about it a lot. And that's, I've been doing my dailies in Star Trek Online. Which aren't exactly dailies, they're events, basically. They're event dailies. Because realistically, there isn't always something going on in Star Trek Online. So it's not all the time that I'm even playing it. Because, like, if there's no event going on, I've got basically nothing left to do. Which is where, like, I do wish they would work a little faster on adding maybe new story stuff. Maybe adding more stuff for the KDF specifically. That'd be pretty cool. Instead, they spent a bunch of time reworking Earth Space Dock and made it just infinitely worse. Which, you know, I appreciate. It's about time that Earth Space Dock be given the Klingon treatment of just having their stuff made worse. Like, there's... Back when I first started, And I made my Klingon character. There was a bug that basically the teleporter operator on the Konos shipyard, which is like the shipyard you go to for, oh no, it isn't the Konos shipyard, it's the one on Konos. Yeah. Konos is basically the home world of the Klingons, so shipyards where you went to buy your ships and stuff. You have to take a transporter there, or beam up to your ship, fly to the shipyard directly. It takes a lot longer to do that. So you would just go to the transporter room. Well, there was a bug where, like, randomly, the transporter operator on Konos would just transport you to the other transporter pad on Konos. Because there's, like, 2 transporter pads right next to each other. And Cryptic decided, because at the time it was amusing, they decided they would add a little, like, bit of text when you, go to that they changed out the transporter operator. It was, I'm guessing, an issue with the actual entity itself, so they just changed it out completely. So now there's a line of dialogue where you walk up to that operator and you're like, hey, what happened to the previous transporter operator? That any new player would not know what they're even talking about, because that transporter operator doesn't exist anymore in any capacity. That option to be like, hey, what happened to the previous transporter operator, is the top dialogue option. So if you're just mashing the interact button to get through, you know, to go up to the shipyard, you'll ask about the transport operator. Greenhorn, now that you're here, this is the most happening spot in the stair. Let's talk. You know what's underrated skill? Being able to say anything and still sound cool. Like, check this out. I'd like to speak to the manager. Not bad, eh? Explains your haircut. You see, if you don't put enough feeling into the delivery, the lines don't even matter. No, but that explains your haircut, Ed. You probably say that a lot. Like a lot. But yeah, like, that, as much as the bug was annoying, it didn't always happen, and you could always just mash through it, so it really wasn't a big deal. But then when they added in that little joke, it made using that transporter infinitely more frustrating, because you have to actually be paying attention to the dialogue that you've seen a million times, so that you don't get into a long dialogue chain. What a guppy! Welcome to the team, newbie. How does a guppy and a newbie have to... I don't get it. There's a lot of the little, like, reference jokes I don't get, though, so it works. It makes sense. It scans. Okay. Gala is home. Just want to make sure there's nothing, like, behind that tree. Knock. Okay, the Camilla is no longer in season, it seems. Gala's making something. What are you making? I see you stop by, but I'm kind of preoccupied just now. What are you making? Currently crafting a bamboo bench, just to see how I do at it. It's a great way to learn by doing. Yeah, I'll learn how to make my own. Got all the details right here. Should be easy for you. Honestly, if I had enough bamboo furniture, that would actually be pretty nice for the outdoors right now. Because, like, bamboo is pretty nice. Pretty nice to look at. But, yeah. I do find it funny. I'm gonna get on a little ramble here, because my brain just got thinking of this. I've mentioned before, I have a friend who plays Final Fantasy XIV, and apparently the Final Fantasy XIV community right now is, like, screaming for content. Because apparently it's been so long since their last, like, content update that, like, they're just like, please, anything. And I'm like, so you mean it's a normal cycle then? Like, from everything I've seen around that game, it seems pretty normal. Oh, I want the ladder. It seems pretty normal for, like, there to just not be any new content for, like, months on end. I caught a long locust, or as I call it, a locust. Like, I don't get what's so different this time to normal, plus it's an MMO. Like, the content is the endgame grind. It's not the developer's fault if everybody rushed through getting to max level again. You know, that's not the developer's fault. Message in a bottle. To whoever is into strange bottles. I was cleaning my house and found this old DIY recipe I'd thought up. Lucky you. You scored by taking a peek inside this bottle. Try it out, you won't be sorry. Now get to work, Admiral. Iron hanger stand. I mean, it is new, so yeah, I'll take it. Like, I don't get it. Especially where, like, the thing I've in general heard from a lot of people when it comes to that game is that, you know, well, it's an MMO. It's, you know, like, I've basically heard two things. One is, oh, it's an MMO. The story doesn't need to be all that great. And, oh, but you just replay the story if you get bored. It's like, okay, guys, you're bored. Go replay the story that you love so much. And for the people that, you know, are just playing it as an MMO, well, it's an MMO. Like, I've literally, like, questioned this friend of, like, how they can continue to play the game even when, like, they're in a big dry spell like this, and they've been like, oh, well, even the developer says, like, you know, if you know, you're not, if you're not having fun, just like unsubscribe for a time. And it's like, okay, so why don't you then? If you're having this problem where there's no content, you're really bored, you're paying money every month for something that you're admitting you're not having fun with, really. You know. Maple tells me you've been helping her out, modeling outfits and such. It means a lot to all of us. You do so much for our little family. Thanks so much, Steven. Very welcome. I mean, like, I've turned off my auto-renew on my Pokemon Unite subscription because I've not really been playing it that much anymore. I still poke in. I still play from time to time, but I don't play it on the daily anymore, so it's just like, alright. Like, which I will admit, part of that is just I have so much else going on that it's just like, I can't find the time. I'd love to, but like, I'm not having the most fun with the game, and I just can't find the time to play it, so. It's Steven, I like running into you. Wanna chat? It's my second time running into you today. First was in your dreams. Sorry, I wandered in by accident. It wasn't my dreams, Simon. You weren't in mine, and, you wouldn't have wanted to be anyway. Okay, got those picked up. Let's come see Cilantro. Hey man, how's it going? Achoo, if I knew you were coming, I'd have whipped up a few snacks. Seems like you are whipping up a snack. What's the list? Alright, listen up, kiddo. I'm gonna learn you an important lesson. Convenience is overrated. Like paper towels, for instance. They're made out of trees. Spill some milk, you wipe it up with a paper towel. It's like you're cleaning up a cow with a tree. Wait, what were we talking about again? What were we talking about? Apparently convenience being overrated? And that has to do with paper towels being made of tree product? I'm very confused. Okay. Let's make our way over to my house so I can put some things away. Caroline has gone home. But, like, that community baffles me. Because it's very much a case of, like, they have so many issues with, like, how the game is run. Yet none of them will ever, like, do anything about it. Like, the amount of times where, like, I've seen people that play 14 going, yeah, I don't like what's going on right now, but I'm still gonna keep paying my sub anyway. It's like, why? You just admitted you don't like how the game is going right now. Why are you still rewarding Square Enix with money for doing something you don't like? That doesn't make sense. Like, it's in the camp of, like, if I didn't like how the Pokemon series was going, I wouldn't buy Pokemon ZA when it comes out. I'm going to, because I like the way the Pokemon series is going. But if I didn't, I wouldn't. When I fell out of love with EVE Online, I didn't keep playing it. I didn't keep paying to play it. I didn't even keep playing it free. I just stopped. You know, I did the reasonable thing. Like, that's what sends a message to these companies, is if you stop giving them money. Because, yeah, sure, you alone might only be, say in the case of 14, you're only paying them like $15 a month. It's like 18 in Canadian, but still, $15 a month, $14.99. Well, you're probably not the only person upset. You know. Good to see you again, Steven. So, like, if you're not the only person upset, and let's say 1,000 people stop playing the game, well, that's basically $15,000 a month they're no longer getting. You know, which also does fly in the face of, I mean, servers are just so expensive. That's why it needs to be a subscription game. Because they have cosmetics that they sell too. Like, I don't want to just get ranting about 14. I rant about that game so much. I need to just, like, finish that little series that I was doing on it, so I never have to play it again, and then I could stop complaining about it. It's just how it works, right? I'll probably still end up talking about it, because his friend still plays, so, you know. But, yeah, like, it's just, wait, I have things to donate. What am I doing? I actually have things to donate. I can't just assess fossils and go sell my inventory. It's a new month, which also means I can pay off my home loan, but I think I might wait a little bit on that. Sorry, Blathers. I forgot to donate these the first time around. I got 2 bugs and a fish. I know you're really excited about this. Splendid! We'll gladly take these off your hands. No need to pull them all out. I'll handle the rest from here. Might I help you with anything else? No, I'm good. Very good. But, like... the only main issue I have is just, like... it's going to take so much time before I can even get back to story stuff to play with the class I want to play. Nope, another new fish. Neon Tetra. Which, like, I don't even know how well playing through the main story as a red mage is going to work. I know apparently they're working on some big, like, skill rework or class rework. Last I heard. Which could be neat. Because, like, I imagine playing through the main story as a red mage is just gonna be the same as playing through it as anybody else. Because almost everybody plays kind of the same. So, you know. Plus, all of, like, the story-related battles are basically impossible to lose. Like, if it's not a dungeon, you basically can't lose it, kind of thing. Which is a bit annoying, if I'm honest. Because, like... I'm used to things like, say... I'm gonna go back real old school here. Tales of Pirates. You get a main story quest. Hey, so there's a bunch of thieves stealing stuff from our town. We need you to go beat up those thieves and get that stuff back. Very basic old MMO quest. Basically, go kill 20 thieves. I think they were like smugglers or something. I don't remember. You have to go fight them. You're level 20, they're level 20. They are actually a threat to you. You know, they're also your first instance of, oh, that's just the bug I've already got, the butterfly. They're also your first instance of a monster that is aggressive. So, not only are they level 20 and you're level 20, meaning they are a threat to you, but they're aggressive, so you might end up facing more than you can really handle. Like, you realistically could die while doing that quest. Especially if you're a DPS. Because you have no real survivability, you're offense. Which I find to be pretty nice. Like, I like it when little quests are like that. Where it's not just, oh, it's just the dungeon that's a threat. Like, Riders of Icarus, which is probably the game I compare the most to 14 because they play nearly identically. Riders of Icarus, you'll get a lot of quests of, hey, like, here's an example. Like, hey, so werewolves have taken over my farm. Go beat them up. Get my farm back. Rescue, you know, rescue my son who's wandered off with all the werewolves. Some iron nugs. And, well, that's an on-level quest. So you are fighting on-level enemies. I think it's level 15-ish. And, yeah, they could realistically kill you. Especially if you're playing a DPS. Because, well... you're not tanking. Like, that's not what you're there to do. Caught a butterfly fish. I wonder if it did change from a caterpillar fish. But meanwhile, in like 14, you get Oh man, there's some real bad guys over there. They're real bad, they're real evil, they're real tough, and you go fight them, and it's like... Alright, so... They're level question mark, question mark, question mark. A Nagarius butterfly. Wonder if it finds me disagreeable. Okay. Like, they're level question mark, question mark, question mark, and you go fight them, and they deal next to no damage to you, you deal pretty solid damage to them. The fight takes about a minute, you finish it, then you sit through minutes more of cutscene, basically cutscene, where it's just dialogue. It's like, okay. And like, this happens even in moments that are supposed to be like tense. It's like, where's the intensity? Where's the threat? Whoops. Where's anything here? Because like, gonna be honest, it doesn't feel like a very tense moment if, you know, blah. If, you know, you effortlessly fight off the bad guy, but no, suddenly you're supposed to be losing. It's like, but I'm not, though. You know, I honestly kind of hate when games do that. Actually wonder if I can, like, get anything out of the cherry trees. Maybe, like, recipes. I actually don't know. Like, it's money. Heck yeah. Always gotta keep my, my bug net out in case of bees. Right, I already shook that one. Whoop. Back here, you. It says no. Darn it. You're also new. Pretty rude flying off like that. And like, that's a standard trope in games, and has been done in regular Final Fantasies too. And like, it's really annoying anytime it happens. Like, you defeat the boss, and the game's like, oh, that was difficult, was it? It's like, no, it wasn't. I'm literally, everyone is still full health, nearly full mana. We're good. It's like, ah, but you lose now. It's like, but why? How? I just thoroughly kicked that boss's butt. How do I lose? And it's like, ah, well, you see, they were holding back this whole time. And it's like, okay, so let me keep fighting them. Which is the thing I do really like about the instances like that with Star Ocean 2. Like, in Star Ocean the Second Story, there's multiple instances of bosses you cannot win against. But, one, the game makes it pretty obvious you can't win. And your only goal is to survive as long as possible. You will eventually die against any of these bosses. You literally have to. The remaster actually changes that up. There's a couple of them you can actually win against. But it's not easy. You kind of have to really know what you're doing to win against these bosses, because you're supposed to lose. So, like, you don't have that instance of beating the boss and then, you still lose. Unless in the remaster, again, like, you really know what you're doing, and that's just the way of getting through the fight faster, really, is just killing the boss. But, like, in the originals, you can't kill these bosses. Like, you will eventually lose. And that's what leads you to the next section. Like, I quite enjoy that, because that, to me, makes so much more sense than, oh, we effortlessly beat him, but we still lost. Star Ocean 2 also, the bosses there don't hold back. Like, you don't have that instance of, oh, you beat the boss because he was holding back. No. There's one boss, even in Second Story R, you still can't beat. And it's like, yeah, no. Well, no, there's two of them you still can't beat. Because there's, well, technically you can beat it just later, that being Tournament of Arms Diaz. And then there's, Meteion. I believe it's Meteion. One of the wise men. Who, when you fight at the end of Disc 1, he's going all out. And you can't even scratch him. Like, you cannot do anything to him. He is that much further ahead of you that you can't even deal damage. He doesn't even have to block you. You just can't deal damage. So that's technically because he is using a skill that he has that basically allows him to just be immune to damage. My interior decorating tastes are kind of all over the place. Makes it hard to, decorate my interiors. It's like, can I come over to your house, Steven? I want to look at your stuff. Blah. Sure. I mean, you're not gonna like upstairs, because it's very empty. She's got some turnips on the floor. I actually forgot to check the turnip price, but I can do that after Pinky's done her visit. Welcome to the swamp fields. This is so cool. Thanks for letting me come over, blah. I brought you something. I thought you might like it. It's a shirt. Well, we got perfect house visiting Prezi. Who doesn't love a shop uniform shirt? Me? Yeah, no. I don't much care for that. Really can relax some at your place. This interior design is so totally perfect. Is it, though? I mean, Sahara has really not been giving us great floor and wallpaper. This room's also still pretty empty. The Valentine's room. Since we're here, why don't we play a game, boy? Sure, let's play. Time for a game of high card, low card. If you guess correctly, I'll give you a fast food uniform. Ready, and start. Draws one little card. It's a 7. Alright. Lucky number 7. So I'm feeling pretty lucky that this is gonna be the 9. It's an 8. I was actually kind of hoping I would get it wrong. I don't want the fast food uniform. It was like, thump, thump. That's how excited I was. It was very fair. Can I, like, put these into storage while you're here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Let me, put some stuff into storage really quick. Yeah, I didn't mean to try to drop it. I want to put it into storage. Is your place maybe a bit warmer than mine? Yeah, it's so warm. I think I feel really sleepy. KK. Sing with you. Best school lunch ever. Come back, KK. Sorry, Steven. I usually don't have that dream at home. I mean, that would be pretty nice, singing with KK. I say as if I can sing. I really can't. Okay, let's come to the back room, the kitchen. So, like, you haven't hung anything on your walls. Oh, wait. I get it. You're just saving space so that when I make it big, you'll have room to hang up a signed poster of me. I totes approve. Blah. I mean, I also just haven't put anything on the wall yet. Then we get this room over here. We got the bathroom, which I think is like my second most furnished room in the house. I really need to like start furnishing my house. Like, this is where I got a radio. I mean, Steven, your interior decorating sense is so left fab. I could learn a lot from you. Could you, though? Roblox Skull Radio. Toy-themed furniture, so mega fab. I get excited about toy-themed stuff. Am I an adult? Or am I a kid? I don't know. Actually, most folks on this island probably can't answer that question. Well, you're adults. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't, like, you know, nice stuff. Nah, this is the... I'll give you some privacy, Pinky. That's definitely the bathroom theme. Now we got the upstairs, which is also very bare, but has turnips on the floor. They turned up for what? Oh my gosh, I love your place. It's so you. I think it's fab that you know, I think it's fab you're so, you know, in touch with who you are. I should redecorate and show the world who I really am. Like they don't know already. Do I know who I am, though? Like... That's the real question. Because I'm not sure I do. I mean, like, it is a thing of, like... Plop. I get that, like... In a way, I probably project a bit of confidence in kind of who I am, but I kind of don't. Like... Even, like, proper appearance-wise, like, I know clothes I like wearing, but I don't know if they're me. If that makes sense. Like, I like my button-up stuff, but I don't know the kind of button-up stuff that's actually me. And what I mean by that is, like, part of me really was once plain button-ups. Just plain colors. But also, like, other people seem to really like it when I wear the really weird ones. So it's like, And then there's, like, personality-wise, I don't feel I've got much of one. Like, so much of my personality, my identity, and everything was being with my ex. So, like, it's all fun and games till somebody goes home. Hate saying goodbye, but I should head out. Blah. See ya. We have got to get together again sometime. And on that note, bye. So, yeah, like, it's kind of where I'm at, of, like, so much of my identity I kind of packaged in with being with her, and now that's not a thing. It hasn't been for over a year, and, like, I still don't know, like, I myself do not know who I am. Like, that's where I'm at. Back here. I don't know where it went. It juked me. Darn it. That might have actually caught it, but... oh well. Alright. What are the turnip prices? There's Diva. Hey, girl. What's up, Steven? You're to shop too, you know? Let's chat. What did I come in for again? Should have written it down. Oh well, I'll just grab whatever. Maybe that'll jog my memory. It's entirely fair. Turnip price. 114. Okay. I'm gonna hold off, because that's not really a profit. I'm gonna hold off until tomorrow. See what tomorrow's like. Maybe I'll get a good price then. Yeah, it's a nice clear day. I should really, get this out. I don't wanna become, you know, darker than my umbrella. Like, come on now. It's who I am. That is gonna be where I'm gonna end things off for today, though. Been a decently long little episode, very rambly about just a lot of stuff. I just get the feeling if I keep rambling, I'm gonna ramble myself into a depression in the episode, and that's no fun for anybody. So with that, I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I'd like to ask, if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? Trying to reach 700 subs and you could help out a lot. Thanks a bunch.